Turn 41. They've just promoted a tactician. I feel like I've played this game. Settler in 2 years. Huh. We can be upgraded. Too bad that wasn't science, but still stats. Very low on orders still. We rushed that other settler, didn't we? Okay. 5 workers, well, 5 non-combat units. Aristocracy or settler. Dude, a 2-turn settler is very hard to say no to, but it's just super important that we get sovereignty right now. So I think it's going to have to be aristocracy. My science isn't great. My opponent's tech is much better than mine. Well, military tech is better than mine. And they have much higher units out already. And it's unlikely he's walking across middle of like 4 camps to get to us, but it's now a tactician, which means all these forests can be hostile units, and I'll never know. Not super thrilled about taking a couple more turns off and rolling a different card. That said, what are we doing? Clearing this crap out of our cities would be nice. Getting our workers working would be nice. Settling our cities would be nice. I'd rather not have the wine in my borders, I think. Although it's 1 less tile to move. I don't care that much. It just means harvests I can't do. It'll be eventually good when we get land consolidation. It should be a champion city. There's another ore for production. Okay. Some city connections down here wouldn't be terrible either. And we want to attack some more camps, right? Nice warden, tribal, anti-tribal is pretty solid. Great. 7. She does 2 shot. It's getting there. Hit. 5. 4 workers and 5 actions. I feel like this does not add up. Alright, so what are we looking for here? Stronghold next turn from this unit. That unit wants to go to the right. I spammed garrisons, which makes sense. We need orders really badly. City doesn't have great locations for it. But like right there is an okay garrison. Right there is an okay garrison. We can utilize that tile. So let's garrison here. Still this worker's sitting there. We needed treasuries, right? We're at 3 of 6. We're gonna build one in here for 4. We'll settle one somewhere for 5. One city is gonna have to build a treasury. It could be this city right now. It's not a forum, which is annoying, but it would complete our ambition, which seems okay. So I'm really quite tempted to go back here and build a garrison. Tempted enough, I think I'm just going to buy the order and do it. Okay, is it good enough? Do we need to repair the city center? We kind of do need to repair the city center. It's going to get hit again. Could wait one turn after the forum though, since we get value out of that thing having finished. I'm not worried about them taking the city this turn. All right, so who did we not use? Worker there, worker there. This worker needed to go this way. And it is kind of in a rush. We are Rome. We can go quite far, but we can't go forever. This is probably buy at least one more, if not 2 more. I don't really want to buy 2 more. I mean, what are we even doing in there? Just mines? Quarries, roads. Go at least 1. All right, I think that's all I'm going to be willing to do for that. All right, let's send it back.
All right, turn 42. Okay, we got 1 thing to settle here. A worker up and running. Shop and build nets. This guy can probably come here. Let's figure out which site we want to settle on. Probably this one with the goats. And this can go over there. Okay, let's do these workers. Don't see any more farm sites here. Okay, there's one there. Need to chop. This one I think can come back down here maybe. I don't see that much more to... I guess there's a mine we can clear here. Can make a mine there. We can grab that. Might actually be better to grab the fisher, because I think that's my highest food. Yeah, so let's make this my food specialist land. One more. Upgrade that to horsebane. Not that there's any horses here, but just because horsebane's really good to have. Don't like any of those ambitions. Keep the dog over. Some more science is always good. Can get that miner to get more production of this city. Those will all passively heal up. Rome is suddenly at 8 cities. Okay. Well, we'll be at 8 soon too. Right, I think that ends my turn. And we want to rush out. That's this will be our slow settler pump, which will build to, I guess, three more here, maybe 4 if we want to grab that one. Okay. That ends turn.
Turn 42. Militia or orders? Probably orders. We've been short. They ran past my unit all the way down and attacked the city center just to be annoying. Nice. Alright, well, let's fix that. Other pop-up is what? Uh-oh. He becomes severely ill and becomes crippled. Becomes a scholar. Loses zealot. Becomes righteous. Huh. Actually be pretty solid to have a scholar right now. Think about that in a moment. Can use our zealotry movement first before swapping. Alright, so this is for stronghold. Which requires 4 active laws, which we're not even close to. Alright, never mind. Never mind. Got a couple turns, it looks like. How the hell are we not close to 4 active laws? You know, warrior and a discontent level. I don't want a warrior's roam. Don't want a discontent level. Don't really want citizens either, but sure, we'll take it. All right. How many workers? 4? Well, that was my plan. Was definitely to get that stronghold started. So we need stone. Stone and whatever this is. Don't have range tech if I don't have this. We know we're going to need iron long term. We just invested in a bunch of iron sources. We're going to invest in more. So should probably be a quarry there. Let's take those orders. Build a garrison in here. Start the lumber mills in there. It's probably at least 1 lumber mill. Multiple shrines available. Huh, that's interesting. Because the shrines are very valuable in the military cities. This thing's already developing culture. And it's going to have good production. I think a shrine would actually be really good here. That's the ideal tile. That's our lumber mill tile. That's a pretty sweet tile. So 4 turns, we could build a lumber shrine there, or a culture shrine here. We don't want to remind turn. I mean, there's sick quarry too, but I mean, that's 5 adjacent mountains. It's fucking incredible for culture. So we could build a lumber mill first and be down in that area. City has its shrine up. It's the right worker type, although it won't be a quarry. How long is a lumber mill? 3 turns, right? So we could do it with the wrong worker. Lumber mill here, for example. What's the priority? We could do a lumber mill next turn with this unit, which would set up for that as well. So that would be a next turn, which is 43. And then okay. Actually fits the timing perfectly. Finish this, build that, finish the miner upgrade, build the shrine. Starts getting good culture in there. So what do we do instead? Barrackses? That makes some sense. We're probably wanting to barracks out this direction. Could be garrison, barracks, barracks. Could be garrison first. Be garrison barracks like this too. So let's just use this dead space for ranges later. Probably should do that. Have to buy stone. Okay. What do I need in this city? Garrison and quarries, right? Okay. There? Or here? Alright, what else do we want moved? Pretty much nothing. Can't quite get to where we need to go though. City does not have very many tiles it can use. Don't think I'm going to bother force marching that. We'll stick 1 tile over. It's fine. Okay, anything else? Pop up. Let's take science must hold a solution. This unit has no value here. Probably has no value up there either. Is it time to move a scout around again? Where is my other scout? It's here. Could harvest. Okay, I'm gonna send it back.
All right, turn 43. Can keep choosing research. I think I need another law, so I'm gonna pick up rhetoric here. Cool. My spouse cares about my interests. That's nice. Influence, so it's 50% more yield, which means her science goes up a little bit. All right, we got this settler marching over here. Somewhere around there. This one marching here. I think it was going the other way, right? This guy was going here. Yeah. And then this guy goes here. Okay. Well, let's figure out which family we're founding with here. We have 2 of each. Definitely not riders. Could be landowners, perhaps, with those 3 goats. Yeah, seems reasonable. And then I guess this is sages. We'll probably improve the 3 honey. Okay. This worker here, we now have hamlets up and running. I think I said a hamlet here, that, you know, to get a little more culture. We definitely want a hamlet and an Odeon down here somewhere as well. Not sure where. Maybe here. Here's our Odeon, so we put a hamlet here next turn. Okay. And this worker is going to have a mine, I think. Okay. Let's see, how are we on workers? We have 3 landowner workers, so we probably don't need more. Probably want to pull one of these over. This can maybe build an axeman, I guess. Perhaps a treasury. Definitely need a couple more science, a couple more sages workers. We're building one there, and we'll probably build one there. Yeah, so we can probably build a axe here, I think. Right, now turning to our military forces, we can heal up a little bit. Heal up some more. Promote this into brave. Pull this over here. Pull that over here. We're gonna probably attack next turn here. See those raiders up north yet. Okay, I think that ends this turn.
Okay, turn 43. Yeah, our son died. And we had another son right away. Huh. Okay, do we mourn for our kids? No, just for our husbands and wives. I think you should mourn for your kids as well. I'm going to suggest that. Okay. I like family member deaths being a little bit impactful. Especially if it's in interesting ways, like less of some resource, orders, more of some resource, charisma, civics. All right, eldest is 7. We're gonna have another spawn in a minute. How much damage do we do to that? A third. It's possible to kill that. Not before the spawn, obviously, but while surviving the counterattack. So we move in, we take 1 hit. How much damage is 1 hit? Probably 1.5 by the time we get onto that terrain. The one that spawns won't attack us, so attack again, take 2 more hits. So it's 1.5. Say it's 1.5 for each of them. So we're taking 1.5 this turn, then 3 the turn after. For 4.5. We get this attack, next attack, and the attack after. And we'll take another 1.5 from the remaining unit. We'd have to retreat then, but they might not spawn again. Might be worth it. If we bring over 1 unit, those numbers all change as well. Okay, any pop-ups this turn? No. 2 units. Okay, that needs to be upgraded. Before or after the treasury? After, sadly. Needs to be upgraded for the tiles. And we want a quarry again. What's the value of a quarry right now? 11 seems better than 7.5 plus 5. So we'll take that. Okay, we want the lumber mill. City has finished a miner. So it is now miner upgrade, miner upgrade. It wants to produce military really badly right now. It's quite unfortunate that my tech is so far behind. Maybe this is the city we build the treasury in instead of this one. I can't postpone units forever. But building warriors is dumb. So we're not going to do that. I could build a couple slingers, but even that's not very exciting. Alright, so we kill that. Take a turn to heal. Probably move and heal. We're going to go after this camp next. Did that shoot me? No. Now what I didn't calculate into this is in 3 years. How much combat strength does she give us? That's defense. This is experience per turn. And that's crit chance, right? So none of that directly impacts strength, I believe. So that should be, it should be irrelevant if we have to remove her from the unit in 3 turns time. So that's 1 hit there. Okay. How much damage was it in the end? 1.5? Yeah. Cool. Alright, so we've got this militia, that military unit, this scout, who came over here for harvesting, and then we added all the tiles that we were going to harvest to our borders. It's kind of amusing. City's repaired once. It's probably good enough. What do we do in this city now? I haven't had a worker in here doing anything yet, sadly. Could repair again. Could just randomly improve a rancher. It's not very exciting, but I guess it grabs some tiles and gives us a little bit of science. I guess. Okay, the other thing we have to watch is this timing. since I need a worker available to build that immediately upon our 4th law. We're getting our 3rd law next turn. Let's probably just scoot into this tile and heal. Maybe even farther over. Okay, didn't get our harvest there. Kind of wanted to do that, but move the military units probably better here. All right, we basically got our back cities done. I need roads too. How do I represent that? I need a... Probably needs to be up through here. Just a lot of worker time. Does this city ever build an insanely slow worker instead of this rancher? I think it does. Okay, let's send it back.